Dots on the screen like disco lights, flicker and shine in the heat of the night. I got the groove, trade the dots and watch me improve. Yeah. Trade the dots, hit the spots, fund the prop, make it pop. Money, 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 oh, it's hot. Trade the dots, yeah, trade the dots. Spin that chart like a DJ wheel, up and down, it's a funky deal. It's a balancing act, but I'm moonwalking on this market track. Yeah. Fingers snapping, numbers tapping, groove keep flowing, never napping. Trade the dots, hit the spots, fund the prop, make it pop. Money, money, money. Oh, it's hot. Trade the dots. Yeah, trade the dots. Cashing in, cashing out, shake it, scream and shout. Pockets fat, but I'm staying lean. I'm the king of the trading scene. Disco lights flicker and shine in the heat of the night. I got the moves, I got the groove, trade the dots and watch me improve. Yeah. Trade the dots, hit the spots, fund the prop, make it pop. Money, money, money. Oh, it's hot. Trade the dots. Trade the dots. Spin that chart like a DJ wheel, up and down, it's a funky deal. Risk is a dance, it's a balancing act, but I'm moonwalking on this market track. Yeah. Fingers snapping, numbers tapping, groove keep flowing, never napping. Trade the dots. Hit the spots, fund the prop, make it pop. Money, money, money. Oh, it's hot. Trade the dots, yeah, trade the dots. Cashing in, cashing out, shake it, scream and shout. Pockets fat, but I'm staying lean. I'm the king of the trading scene. Screens glow, coffee steam, chart lines, laser beams, bell rings, heartbeat sway, click, click, click. Scalp the day, got my finger on the trigger, tiny moves, big thrill, little candlestick flicker, chasing every small fill. Green flash, red flash, I'm surfing every wave, telling myself I'll quit, but I love this arcade. Every tick feels louder than the band in my head, floating on momentum, not the plan that I we slide. Stop lost in the corner, but I keep creeping tight, chasing that perfect entry like a strobe in the night. Every feels another spin, I'm glued to the screen. Heartbeat on the hi-hat pulsing through the machine. I know I should step back, let the numbers just breathe, but I'm stuck in the shuffle. Can't leave, scout the day away, ride that price parade. Up, down, I'll stay till my worries scout the day away. In this fever haze, one more trade, I'll say, scout the day away. Hands in the air when the spread opens wide. Buy, sell, echo inside. Horn stabs hit when the trend starts to bend. They'll swirl slow when I promise this is the end. Then I hit it again. Whoa, got the day away, ride that price parade. Up, down, I'll stay till my worries got the day away. In this fever haze, one more trade, I say, stop the day. Up, down, I'll stay till my worries got the day away. Shots on the wall, coffee gone cold, finger on the trigger, heart runs bold. Tick tock tick, red turns green. Is this that flip or the start of a scene? Every candle feels like a question, every heartbeat bets on direction. I'm caught in the curve of the line, right on the edge of the sign. Oh, turn or trend, they both bend, riding that swing till the very last, stand up and down. Again, are we in a storm or a perfect friend? Turn or trend, they both bend. I can feel it in the air like wind blow right through. Break then blend, I just wanna dance it out. Turn or trend, screen glow bright, midnight dance. One more move, one more chance. Stop lost tight, but my hope runs wide. Do I bail right now or let this ride? Every signal talks like it knows me, every move could crown me or ghost me. I'm tracing the arc in my mind, chasing the shape I can't find. Hey, turn or trend, they both bend, riding that swing till the very last, stand up and down. Again, are we in a storm or a perfect friend? Turn or trend, they both bend. I can feel it in the air like wind blow right through. Break then blend, I just wanna dance it out. Turn or trend, spin that doubt, round and round. Hear that hush in the crowd. Is it just a twist or the start of a run? I'm lost in the gust, but it feels like fun. Oh yeah. Turn or trend, they both bend, riding that swing till the very last, stand up and down. Again, are we in a storm or a perfect friend? Turn or trend, they both bend. I can feel it in the trend.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. How's everybody doing? Somebody give me a sound check, mic check, everything else. Let me know what's going on. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Video screen good? Everything sound is good? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So interesting day today. We have Meta doing $100 billion deal with AMD for their chips. If you guys actually saw my Fox segment that I did with Liz Clayman, AMD was my top pick, precisely because AMD chips are different from NVIDIA chips because they are CPU, not GPU, and CPU is optimized for agentic AI. So as we move away from just pure word processing and LLMs into much more logic agentic AI, you're going to need a lot more CPUs, and AMD is really taken the world by a storm there. Chips are very good. They're very efficient as far as power consumption goes. They have, I think, 100 million Ryzen chips just installed on the consumer side of it. So, big win for them. Stock's up 11%, which is nice to see. But what's interesting is that it's not translating into we had a pump and basically dump in NAS, right? If you look at NAS, this was the pump. I actually traded this pump nicely, but then we just complete reversal. This 2490 is the hold. I try to trade the buy signal here in the hopes that we're going to run the highs, and it just faded. So it should be interesting to see how the open goes. I mean, clearly there's a lot of offer in front of the 25,000 in NAS. So we'll have to see if they're going to be able to overcome it. But right now it's pretty distributive, and the buy signal failed. This was the third buy signal in the sequence. Obviously because we just had I been here, would have been good. But the point being is that there's only so much juice here, even from the very positive news. So we'll see how it plays out. What else going on here? Anybody trade gold overnight? That was a little crazy. We traded gold last night. It was kind of interesting. Ran through the 2000 on the futes, and then came right back up, and then just sitting there. I mean, it's through 2200, and now just sitting as a big resist level for gold, not doing much. But I think all eyes today on NAS, trying to see if the AI story is kind of washed out, or whether there's a little bit more juice to the fruit here, whether we're going to be able to run. Session high, session lows, of course, the key interest for us. We'll be playing those as we can. I have a new layout. I hope you guys really like it. The new layout lets you guys see Tradingview on the right, where I'm executing, charts on the left, where you see the trades. This is hopefully creates a much easier understanding of what we're doing as I narrate the trades, that take the trades, and we just keep running with that. I think we're probably done for the pre-market session, and when the market opens up, we're going to go to the. I'm going to switch my things to 8160. That's 20-point target, 40-point stop, wider volatility. As I noticed, I put out a video yesterday, really worth watching. It's both on our YouTube. If you go to our YouTube, into shorts, right here, it's got a lot of views. Really worth taking a look at. 3 tricks that face my trading overnight. I just talked about the fact that I traded VWAP, I traded wider volatilities, and what else? I forgot the third thing that I did in there. But whatever it is, it's all good. I recommend you guys take a look at it, because it got a lot of play on the show. So that's cool. The other cool thing for everybody who's new here And there's probably like a lot of new people here coming in, right? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tell me if you're new. Give me a ratio, right? The ratio. Thanks, Wally. I knew. It was. This is why I just basically just write these things out because I never remember them. Ratio, right? Wally. Thank you for that. Who is new in the room? I have just put out the latest version of DOTS. Yeah, NQ volatility is absolutely key. The key thing that I want to share with you here. Why is this? Why do I not see anything in chat? Oh, because I'm on the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me bring this up. I want to show this to you because what's very, very cool. This is the new version of DOTS. You can download the whole playbook. It's the PDF. It's a PDF of the playbook, but it's obviously also a permanent web page. But on the permanent web page is all the trade analyzers. So if you have a Tradingview account, if you have a WealthCharts account, if you have a MetaTrader account, this will instantly analyze your data right away. I want to show you something. I wonder if I could do this. Hang tight. Let me see if I could do this. Yeah, I think maybe I want to show you something very cool. Obviously Tradingview is what everybody's going to be using, but there are a lot of people who may be using MetaTrader. And most importantly, I actually modified MetaTrader right now for, let me see if I did this correctly. Just bear with me a sec. Yeah. All right. So this is really cool. I modified MetaTrader to actually analyze my personal futures trading too. And watch how cool this is. This basically completes the commission, which by the way, very high comms. I'm still above 20, which is too much trading clearly on my comms. So this is just me fooling around with my own AMP futures account. Those of you who have AMP futures, you know what a nightmare it is to analyze your trades. And this is a godsend. All you got to do is just literally upload your MetaTrader account in here. I pre-built the AMP commission schedule here, but you can obviously change it whatever you want. You can change it up and down any way you like it. But the beauty of this is just incredible because it's instant analysis of all your trades, all the stuff that I did yesterday, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So hopefully you guys really enjoyed. This is all for you. Just there for you guys to trade. Have a great time. I'm actually curious. Anybody trade AMP futures in the U.S.? Ben says you can do split screen with Microsoft Edge. Ben, I assiduously avoid Microsoft products any moment I can. I hate the fact that I have to run the MetaTrader in Windows. The only time I ever use Windows is when I have to take the laptop on the road. Yeah, Cheryl, how cool is that, right? Try it. Try that. Do me a favor, Cheryl. I'd love to try that and then send me email me a screenshot. Okay. I mean, I don't. It's not going to disclose any private information there, and I'll post it. I just want anybody who does AMP just do this and then email me your screenshots of your analysis because I just want to be able to show people how cool this is. But it's obviously also really good for just regular MetaTrader stuff as well. So, anyways, that's all in the DOTS. Anybody can download the DOTS playbook. You try to avoid Google products on PC, not like that's so funny because literally every product on my iPhone is Google. Gold drops, yeah. We're not trading gold, so we don't care. we're only watching NAS right now. But yeah. We'll see. Okay, let me see what else is going on here. Okay. So good morning. So first order of business, Absolutely last day for Apex. We definitely got to get some Apex counts. Matter of fact, you know what? We got a little bit of time now. Let's go buy. I still have like, I got to get like, I think 2 more funded. So let's go to Apex. I'm going to buy 25s. You know, I really love trading 25s. But, you know, feel free to buy 50s as well. So I'm going to go into my personal account. Wait, what? Where's my authenticator? Just one sec. 239-893. 239-893. Okay, super easy. This is all you need to do. You see, you know, you're coming into your Apex thing. I have 17, so I got to buy 3. So we're gonna buy 4. See if I can convert 3 of those into my final things. So we're gonna buy. I'll buy 1 wealth charts at 25. Top, bottom. Don't click the middle one, otherwise you won't get a discount. BK save, right? Next. $18, just really, really cheap. Okay, I got to move this off screen so that you guys don't see it. What are they? They're supposed to go to like multiple purchase. Oh man, what's going on here? This is taking forever to buy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Okay. Jesus. Sorry, I'm just waiting for this thing to process. Just for some reason, I don't know why in the morning, everything on my computer is taking forever to process. It's super cheap. Super, super cheap. You buy 5 or 6 of them right now. You will be able to fund a few of them, especially if we, you know, get a chance to do some straddles. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my God. All right. So thank you for signing up. We're going to go. Wow, this is just taking forever. Okay, we'll go buy some more in just a few minutes. Clearly something's wrong. 12 minutes to the open. We're completely unwinding the. We basically can't make the highs, right, at 24.90. Let's see. It doesn't mean anything because flow could come in on after the open, but right now we clearly don't have the strength to run the market higher. Coming right down to the VWAP level, and we'll have to see what happens next. All right, we're gonna buy some. We're gonna buy one more. And we'll buy trade of 8. BK save. And I'll keep those. We're gonna keep the evals for high event days. Maybe we'll do something on PPI if you see if we can get some movement over there. But the bottom line is, we're gonna keep those around. Man, what is going on here? All right, I will just ignore this. Wonder if let's see how I haven't. One thing we've been talking about, but I haven't really looked at, is the Dow. Dow looks pretty quiet too. Dow actually, look at this. Dow had the signal. I'm actually, we should trade the Dow as well, because since we're not trading gold, we're going to trade Dow and NAS as the perfect complements to each other. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do Dow and NAS. Dow actually just slips below the VWAP. So on Dow, I think what we do is a 2040. 28. Yeah. On Dow, we're going to create a 2040 and an let's create the right ones. This should be always take profit, stop. This should be the sequence. I don't know why I had it the other way around. All right, so 4080, 4080, that's going to be the New York session trade. And then if we want to do the Asia session trade, it's got to be 20. Oops, I want to cancel. All right, let's try to do this. Hold on, add, and this will be 2040. Now you guys can actually see how all of this is done. So it's easy. It's easy on the screen for you guys to see it, right? You can actually see all of this. So we have 2040 for Asia, 4080 for New York. Okay, good. If you want to trade, down. I'll find out how to turn on CC translation. I think you do it, don't you? I don't know. I'll find out how to turn it on. All right. Something is. I don't know if is anybody else having issue with the dashboard. Is it just me because something is wrong with my things? Anyways, go buy. I'm gonna go buy some trade of eights. Don't forget, last day today. So buy some trade of eights. Buy some wealth charts. I buy the 25s, but of course, you guys feel free. You do it. You turn on the CC. I don't do it. You just simply press CC, and you'll be able to get closing captions on it. So yeah, we can trade. Let's trade. Let's put Dow into the rotation, and we'll move it all the way up here so that we can, we can follow both of them at the same time. Gold is dumping. Gold was a sell since Shanghai Open yesterday. It continues to be a sell. Interesting. We're trading Trade of 8 from our friends at Apex, integrated with TradingView, so you can see the trades on TradingView. So I wonder if hang on a second. Let me see if this is possible. If I go this, is it like this? Oh yeah, it's so cool. Oh wow, I don't need to. Oh, I totally forgot. Up and down arrows take me to the. I don't even need to click on. This is so cool. I just discovered this. All right, so I can just go. We can toggle between. Oh, this is great. Toggle between Nasdaq and YM. And see if there's opportunities developing in either one of them. All right, we're dropping below the VWAP 4 or 5 minutes before the market is open. The 25,000 level or 24,900 high got rejected. Trade we tried over here died. So we just wait for the next opportunity. We're trading my dots format, which is basically looking for points of momentum movement on the price. We're trading purely price action. We don't care about anything else. Green dots mean positive momentum. Red dots mean negative momentum. But that's just kind of the most basic idea. It all has to do with where the moving averages, where's the slope of the moving averages, how much, what's the sequence of the dots. All of those patterns is what we look for. And all those patterns are spelled out in my dots playbook, which is right here. You guys can click the link. You can download it if you want. Enjoy yourselves. Just do me a favor, go out there, get some Apex accounts so that we can trade together. Good morning, everybody. Who's new in the room? Who's coming to me from any exotic place in the world? I bet there's some people. We always have a few people from Africa, some Aussie hardcore Aussies where it's 1 o'clock in the morning, but they love to trade the U.S. Open. And actually, not a lot of Latin Americans. We get people from Middle East, but we won't get people from Latin America. I'm always surprised about that. Anybody from LATAM or anywhere in South America? There's Peter. That's it, baby. Yeah. Exotic Austin. All right. Sounds good. So our snow is done, thank God. No more snow. New York City's still buried under a whole bunch of snow, but they cleared the streets pretty fast, mainly because like the weather, it wasn't super cold. So huge, it just Mother Nature did its job and melted everything out. But hopefully tomorrow we get 40 and we get this thing done. Northern New Jersey is, where are you in Northern Jersey, by the way, English? Are you close to me? Family's still stuck in Florida, coming back tomorrow because the flights were canceled and it was like impossible to get. So as usual, the winner is my daughter, who gets to literally be in Disney World they have my wife has an annual pass, so they literally can go there every day, which is what they've been doing. I think she said they walked 100 miles on this trip. The mayor did well. No, the mayor, nothing to do with the mayor. It's the sanitation department that cleans the streets. And honestly, it's not. As I said, it was Mother Nature. It was very easy to melt the stuff out because we went up to above freezing right after the snow closed. I don't know if you guys saw the pictures, but there was all these pictures of New York City cops getting pelted by snowballs, which is just not a good look. So no, I'm not a fan of the communist. He could literally cure cancer, and I would be suspicious. But it's much more likely that he's going to give cancer to everybody than to cure it. So no praise for the communists from me. Gold price is dumping. Maybe they decided not to attack Iran, right? Like, let's see, where's gold? How gold is not dumping so badly. I mean, it's 31. I mean, it is down, but they tested it. I don't know. NASDAQ breaking through the VWAP, guys. So this is interesting. Now we come back to looking at, we totally unwound the AI rally. Now the question is, we're going to run the lows. Session lows over here, but we're going to open up with New York run here in about 1 second. All right, here's the New York open session. Lows underneath, or 2,800 is the lows. 850 is the highs. We're going to give the first two candles some room, and then we're going to see what we're going to do on the next trade. I think I'm going to go to the 47 account as my next trade. and we'll see what we'll see if we have any session high, session low runs here. Uzbekistan, nice to have you. Thank you. Great country, great food. All right, lows right underneath the 800. We kind of tapped it out around 88. Highs around 840 on the New York session. The London session is obviously right here. So let's see if they run the New York session lows, they're probably going to run the London session lows too. 42 seconds left on candle number 2. Let's see what it wants to do here. If this breaks the lows and holds them on the close, we're going to go short this thing. "25 seconds. They're running the lows. Big vol candle. Yeah, they're starting to sell it really hard. Hardest part about this trade is the vol and having to hold, to the end. But let's see where we go. Could retrace me out, but let's see if we get some continuity here. And it's 60. No. Good job. Okay. Good job. We got that done. Making now fresh session lows. Really trying to drill this down to 740. I think we're going to go again with the 52 account if this stays at the session lows. Ooh, another big, massive vol candle. Wow. Just a lot of vol. Sorry, I missed it. I was waiting for trying to get cute with the retrace, and this is just one of those things that just bumped up. Okay, let me see if I can join ask. All right, I'm short here. Let's see if this does me any good. Probably going to pump. Yeah. Retrace out on the bottom here. 2 really, really huge candles. Natural for us to retrace, but clearly pressures to the downside a little bit. Let's see if we get a little bit more pressure here. Maybe we'll get a shot on this trade. All right, I took a little bit more off here at the 16, mainly because you see it's very, very jumpy, very, very pushy. I did think I stayed in the trade because I really thought it was it's definitely coming down here. If I had been a little bit more patient, I probably could have milked the full trade. But you can see it's just touches and retraces really, really fast on the opens here. It's interesting because I'm watching this right now as the open, trying to understand whether we have this looks like a pretty significant sell-off, right? Pretty significant sell-off on all of these moves here. And the question is this going to be at least a couple of hour-long rally, or is this just sort of us testing the usual, first 15 minutes we test the bottom and we start to reverse? Really, the trade here on the reversal side won't happen until we probably take out the highs in the New York. But I stayed short because we were clearly below the VWAP. There's clearly a lot of pressure. You just needed to give yourself all that room on stops to absorb all the retrace volatility. Anybody take the short trades with me on session lows? How many 50K accounts required to become a VIP member? What's the difference between them? One has nothing to do with the other. The accounts you buy, VIP is you can become a coaching. If you want to become part of coaching, here's the link. That has nothing to do with it. That's just simply you becoming a member of our coaching. And you become a VIP by that. By that you have 6 months of coaching and all that stuff and everything else. Look at the turn, guys. Look at the turn on the move. VIP is a status that applies to us. It's got nothing to do with the accounts. The accounts is for you to buy because Apex is a partner of ours. We have the biggest discount possible. I'm telling you to buy 5 or 6 of them right now because you will be able to then trade them for virtually no money for the next month with me if you decide to go coaching or if you just simply hang out with me in live and you want to trade with me. So understand, what you need to do here. Go buy the cheap accounts first. If you want to join coaching, click that link and come coaching with me. Big reversal. This is why I was better safe than sorry. I could have probably milked this for the full 20, but half a loaf is better than none. We're reversing back to New York session highs. All right, so this gets interesting now. Let's see if I'm not committing to this until we literally close through the highs. Let's go to the next account. 53s. See what we can do here. That was how big a reversal was this? 22. This is like an 80-point reversal. Wow, 80-point candle. That is one big pop. So this is sort of everybody sold off, and now do we reestablish the uptrend? We're taking the highs. 23 is the highs. Can we close on the highs here? 25, 46. If we do, we'll go long this trade, but we really need it to hold the highs, because then the next run is going to be towards the London highs. Got to hold that trade. Candle can't have a shy buy. 25 seconds, 24 seconds. $14, $13. Looking like a little shy buy here. Okay, looking good. 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh, what happened to my thing? All right, went long, and we're done. Nice. We broke out. We took that puppy all the way up. Sorry, for some reason my hotkeys didn't work, but we went long, and that worked. So broke through the session. Like I said, we take out the highs, we go long, keep drilling the session highs. If this stays green, we probably have another move here through up to this London session high. After that, it becomes really interesting to see. 67. The drilling. Anybody take the run through the highs? The break of the highs with me. Clean Sabert sounds he took it. Yep. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Who's new here with me? Let's go to 57. We're going to go to the 57 account. All right, coming off the highs, no trades. Yeah, fast trades, man. Really fast trades. Wally took that. I think this works too. I'm just, being a pussy and not pulling the trigger. But I think this, like, if you were long here, 65, 64s, I think we'd go longer, but we'll see. Still underneath the VWAP though. So be mindful of that. We kind of like literally just broke through it, and the 8's still underneath it, but we'll see if it catches up. The key thing I think is still this level here, this 29, the London high. If we drill through that, then we probably have a nice positive. Oh, you know what we haven't looked at? I haven't looked at the Dow. Where's the Dow? Dow is really drilling too. We could have, I wish we could trade two at the same time, but we could have definitely drilled the Dow on the moves here. Might as well actually, you know what? Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's play with the Dow here. See how it's doing. So Dow actually blows through. Dow is, look at this. Dow is through the London session highs, much more bullish. I've been thinking that Dow is actually much more bullish than NASDAQ these days. And we definitely need to put it in our rotation. So let's see where we're going. Right now, no green dots, no session highs, 41 seconds left. It'd be a 40-80 trade on the Dow. So if we, this trade, 15, went right through. This trade, 201, 28, went right through. No session highs, no signal yet. Got to break through. Let's see, does it break through? 6, 1. All right. Why is this not? I'm long Dow. Okay, just long Dow. Wow, it's just what happens here? Why is everything is so? All my stuff is super slow on the screen here. All right, Dow failing at the highs. That breakout, not being able to hold, but that was like the third or the fourth breakout. So not unrealistic to think that it wouldn't take. Shh, guys, calm down. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm back. All right. So we're in the Dow. Let's see what NAS is doing. Oh, here's a NAS. Oh, NAS broke through, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. I was focusing on the Dow, and NAS really broke through. All right. So yeah, we broke through the. We should have traded NAS too. Okay, this is always my problem, is that we're trading too many instruments at a time. So NAS really took out the highs. If you guys took out this high here at 9/10s, that really worked very well. Fresh session highs on NAS. NAS really running it, running. Let's switch to 58 account. See if we get a NAS signal. That's it. I'm sorry I missed the NAS trade. All right, NAS looks like it wants to run here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, I'm long NAS. And I think I filled my Dow. Let's see if I can fill my DAS. You see, you can look it over here, guys, because it's super fast. So I filled my Dow. If we go to Dow, wait. So this is NAS. Which account am I in? This is the 58. Yeah, for some reason it's not showing up on the charts, but you can see it over here. And then if you go to the Dow, the Dow filled too. There's the Dow, right? Dow filled up. Okay, very good. Good job on everybody. A good job on everybody. Yeah. Good job. 25,000. Yes, we are. We're testing that, but that's going to be the big love. That's the big love. I think it's going to come off the 25,000. Yeah. So there may be some turn opportunities there. We'll see. I wonder, what do you guys think? Let me see. Let's see if we have enough. I'm at this point, you're going to hate me. I'm really trying to press. Okay. Let's see if this is even feasible to watch. Can we do this on a 2-screen? Delete this. And what do you think? Is this okay, guys, on the screen? I'm really trying to compress the real estate here, but this way we get to watch 2 instruments at the same time, so we can make decisions better. We got to go to the next account. Notice, by the way, what I'm doing is I'm rotating through all my accounts. This way, the trades are distributed. I'm going to go to the 63 account. Sorry. Yeah, I'm watching for the turn. You're right, in English. I am watching for the. What do you guys think? Can you guys see this okay on the screens? I think it's pretty visible, right? Is there anything? Maybe we can move this just a tad bit more this way. I think this is okay, right? And now you guys got everything, and we can watch this. Now we can watch, but now we can actually trade Dow and NAS at the same time. Yeah, clean start, but looks good, right? I think this is our layout. What do you guys think? This is our layout. Should we save it? I'm going to save this. BK Scalper, auto save. Okay. Nice. Yeah, we can see everything, right? So bottom line, NAS through session highs, but now, coming down a little bit off the, right in front of the 25,000. The trade here is going to be interesting. If we can close like 970 or higher, just close through the highs, you got to keep going. That means they want to try and run at 25,000. NASDAQ obviously, Dow trying to gun through the session highs too. That's basically 300. So if we close around 325, we also want to try kind of trade this. If they start backing off, then we may have a little bit of a turn trade. I'm trading my turn trades at half size of my breakout trades, my trend trades. Can I give you the layout code for well charts? Sure. Just one sec. It's going to take a while to log in. Keep an eye on this. So Dow breaking through here. So we can, interesting here, I can actually use my little magnifying glass, right? Oh, cool. I can use the magnifying glass across both of these. Oh, this is really, really cool. All right. So you see Dow is turning down, but slope is green. Not quite the turn signal that I want. But, if I had this red, well, slope may be turning red. Hang on. I may have spoken too early. Slope is red. So we could take the Dow, take it 1, sell. All right. I'm short Dow on this turn trade, half size. The turn trades, I'm gonna trade at half size. The trend trades, we're gonna trade at full size, or whatever you think is reasonable. So all trades in the New York session for me are 40 points. In Dow, it's 40 points, 80 points. In NASDAQ, is 20 points, 40 points, right? So here's the Dow. Let's see what if it wants to come back down here. We're looking for that 40 points. Getting close. All right, close enough. 32 points in a Dow. Small trade because it's a turn trade and it's Dow. Dow is just adding P&L to my green. Is actually a really it's not a bad it's actually a really good instrument to trade in and of itself, especially because you can the 5 micros here is not a large size dollar wise, but you could actually even do the full mini in here. The full mini would be 200 against 400, too big. What we're trying to do is we really want to trade no more than 120, 130 win against a 200-point loss. We don't want to have more than $200-$300 losers per trade, because that will keep every one of these accounts alive and going. All right, so here we go. Let me get to the layout code here for you. I want to put out the layout code. And we haven't done much well charts, but we'll do some tomorrow, I promise you. So we're going to go in here, layout menu, export layout, copy. Here's the code. News in 5. Okay. What's the news today? Wait, where's my thing? Forex Factory. God, I can't find what I want. Consumer confidence, 3 minutes. Be interesting. I don't think it's going to be strong, but we'll see. Anyways, that turn trade was really nice and clean, right? Very, very basic. NAS also setting up a possible turn trade, but the again, the slope is not red. Slope here is green, so no potentials here. I just posted the code. Ken. Good morning, everybody. We are trading whatever we can right now against a kind of a mixed background. The market definitely doesn't have any strong direction. We have positive news with Meta spending $100 billion for AMD, but that seems to have just dissipated. Nothing much going on over there. You know, gold crashed 2 hours to 5,100. Everybody, dumped, then ran up to session highs, and now is just kind of consolidating and not really doing anything. Nasdaq holding the VWAP, Dow holding the VWAP. So the near-term bias we stay long, but there's really no momentum at all right now. So we don't have any trades. Now, if this gives me a red dot, red candle, red dot, and red slope, I'm going to be leery of trading this on a turn basis because it's very close to VWAP. We had a relatively small range expansion, and the natural impulse here is if it kind of sells off, as it holds and the VWAP bounces back. So I don't necessarily know if I want to sell this turn signal if it happens. It's building. You see the slope starting to turn red, but not happening. Your NQ slope is negative. Mine is positive still. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, everybody. Newbies, give me some love. Give me a +1 if you're a newbie. Or, you just never traded with us before. So you know what I need to do? I think, where am I going to go now? Let's go to 50. Let's go to 45. I'm rotating through all my accounts. That's one of the risk mitigation strategies we have. Basically, a trade per account. Then you rotate this way. You don't. If you have a series of bad trades, they're dispersed across all these accounts, and none of these accounts go in danger. If you have a series of good trades, they're dispersed to all the accounts, and every account gets a little bit of love, and that's how we grow them. That's the strategy we use. It really helps. Not to mention the fact that just walking away from an account the moment you hit a losing trade is the single best important thing you can do. Ken, I'll email it to you. It's literally right up there in chat. I don't know what to tell you. Literally, it says, if you go up in chat, it says BK Forex. You'll see the code. Starts with 41Z. Just scroll up. All right, now we're at VWAP with red dot, red slope, right? And that comes kind of like, this is me not holding off. And we also have, the numbers come out yet? What are numbers? Consumer confidence strong. Look at that. Hey, Russian manufacturing, that's good. I mean, it's good for the economy. It's probably bad for the equities because now they think that they're not going to raise rates. One of the reasons, by the way, it's interesting. I just read this. Mortgage rates are below 6% for the first time since 2022. That's got to be helping people who are doing house buying. Guys, did I ever tell you how I low ticked the mortgage rate for the last 50 years during COVID on just pure luck? I got to tell you this story. This is the stupidest story ever. It just goes to show you, you'd rather be lucky than good. So we were buying this house in Jersey, which we now have, during COVID. We rented it, and then we're like, oh, okay, we kind of like having a house, so we decided to buy it, right? And I've never bought anything in my life. I hate owning anything. It's just my wife finally convinced me. She's owned real estate her whole life, but she finally convinced me to buy something. So because I've never bought anything, I literally never gave a shit about my credit, even though my credit is just stellar. Because I'm like one of those people that pays off my credit card every single month. I'm what's known as a deadbeat. I never carry a credit card balance, right? So we apply for the for the mortgage loan, and usually I'm always in 760s, 780s, close to 800s, whatever. And Chase comes back and goes, "Hey, we can't issue you guys a mortgage. Your credit is below 700." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I've never had a single credit card bill in my life. So I go into Experian because, of course, I never gave a shit about my credit card rating, my score. And it turns out that I had a JetBlue credit card, which I did not renew because I decided I hated JetBlue. I used to be a huge JetBlue lover, and then they kind of went down the hill, and I was like, "Fuck you! I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to, I don't want to have you." So, anyways, I had a JetBlue credit card that apparently had an annual payment on it that I had to pay in order to renew the card, and I think I just threw the thing in the trash. I didn't really bother. Bottom line is, JetBlue Credit put in a 8-month continuous negative credit statement on my credit and destroyed it all the way down to below 700, which was just unbelievable, right? Not to mention the fact that it was just complete bullshit, because it wasn't like I owed them money. It was just a renewal of their credit card, which I didn't want. So anyways, I called them, I yelled at them, didn't matter. They were like, "Fuck you, it is what it is." And I had to basically rebuild my credit for a couple of months, which involves, this is the funniest thing in the world, is it involves you actually taking out credit and not paying everything off, just paying a partial part of it and then paying a little bit more, which was completely antithetical to me. We had to hire a guy who was a credit specialist to do this. So all of this is going on. The seller is going nuts because we're delaying closing on the house. The mortgage broker from Chase is really, really trying to make this happen. Our credit is just, we had enough assets to buy this thing for cash, but whatever. So this drags on until literally, because if you guys remember, when COVID was happening, rates were going down and down and down because everybody thought it was going to be, the end of the world. 273 was the rate when they finally approved me. They would have approved me about 30 days earlier, maybe 60 days earlier, but because of the credit repair, we had to wait. From that time, it was a 20 basis point decline from 295 to 273. So we literally locked in the lowest mortgage rate, I think, recorded over the last 50 years as my mortgage rate, which of course we're never giving up. But that was crazy. Completely, unintended consequences. And to this day, I still hate owning everything. So buy signal in the Dow, right? Which account are we in? We're in 45. We're going to play that because we're bouncing off the thing. Dow looks relatively decent. We have a Christmas tree buy on the Dow, holding the VWAP. 21 seconds left. If this thing holds, we'll play it. We'll play it. And they held the VWAP. Remember, I told you I don't want to sell into the VWAP. They held the VWAP, right? They held it. It's another key point. Oops, Christmas tree goes away. Nope, no trade. And that's why we wait. We wait because the signals can fake us out. It's always the close that matters. Anyways, to this day, I hate JetBlue. Fuck them all, and I rarely ever fly them. But yeah, I mean, credit rating in America is the single most important number, as I found out. Never having owned anything in my life. So really, really, really slow, guys. Holy shit. Talk about range compression. We just went, flat like a pancake right now. All right. As the Dow won a second attempt on a rally run on the Dow. You can see the Dow. One of the cool things about having the side by side, I think, now is I think the shift in I read a crazy statistic, by the way. Tech companies forward PE now is the same as CPG, consumer packaged goods, which is like this, the most boring, least growthy companies in the world right now. So AI has just really done a number, and that's why that's what makes markets so interesting. All right, we're going to go long the Dow. We're long this trade on the Christmas tree trade, 40.80. Let's see if it can give us any juice over here to the upside. That's right. I should like him for giving me the best rate. You're right. I mean, to an extent, it's just the principle of the thing. But you're right. In the end, it was good for me. 1820. God, this is just like 61 is my pop. Let's see if the Dow wants to run. Dow is just like it's such a fun instrument to trade because it literally goes 30 points in a click. 38.42. We need 61 on this thing. Oh, I'm trading small. I should have traded double the size. All right, you know what? I'm going to get out of this thing. This size was I should have traded twice because I was trading with trend. I forgot. That was a counter trend trade before. I had a trend before. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We took out like 30 points out of the Dow. So good for you. And also, this is great, by the way, for me to trade Dow because those of you guys who are trading CFDs, I'm sure you're trading US 30, which you prefer because everybody prefers to trade US 30. So this is a good clip for you to kind of match me on. All right, 10:15. We sort of went dead, and now we're nowhere on trade. Tonight is the State of the Union address. I'm going to be trading Asia live 7 to 8:30, so that should be interesting. We'll see if it has any impact on trade. Maybe we'll even trade a little bit later through the State of the Union. The hockey team is coming, right? Trump said he's going to send a plane for them to come up. Oh man, I saw the craziest TikTok today. Interview with the oral dental surgeon of the New Jersey Devils, for whom Jack Hughes plays. And he's going to have like a lot of surgery done. He cracked his tooth. I don't know how the guy, like, did it not hit his nerve? Like, how was the guy like totally cool? I understand his mouth was bloody, but I've had teeth hit. It's painful as hell. Like, what did how did it not hit his nerve that he was just not feeling any pain? Because it's so painful to do that. Amazing game, though. Do we have any Canadians in the room here? Are we shedding Canadian tears here? How close is close to the VWAP, Rick? You'll know it when you see it, I guess. I mean, no, if you're take profit away, if you're 20 points away from the VWAP, that's too close, right? You want to give yourself room to run towards the V. What I mean by that is, if you're closing the candle and the value of VWAP to your close is less than 20, it's too close, right? Yeah, DRD says he's an oral surgeon. It's impossible not to feel it. So how was he like just talking and like acting? Because I've been in tooth pain, and it's just. I mean, do you think they gave him? The docs gave him a. They must have like numbed him, right? Or numbed the mouth. What do you think, DRD? Like, how is he functioning? Like, very happy and everything like that. You think they numbed his mouth during the in the periods in the intermission? Adrenaline. Well, adrenaline alone is just trust me, I've been on adrenaline. When you've had tooth pain, it's you think it's just adrenaline, man. I have had. Oh, you didn't see it. You got to watch all the interviews with him. Post. He was like super happy. And then you see his teeth and you're like, holy shit. I've had a lot of, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tooth implants in my mouth because, as you can see, I have a jaw of a pit bull and I grind my teeth. And unfortunately, they just, it's like every 2 years. You didn't see them administer, but that's like, but you wouldn't see it because that would be like in the intermission, right? When the doctors are there. I just I can't believe that he was just on a natural high and acting like this without pain. He just must have a huge pain tolerance if he did. And it's like another tooth story for you. So I've had a lot of teeth replaced. One weekend morning, I wake up and I cracked another tooth. And if you crack the tooth, you just know how your whole nerve is exposed, right? It's the weekend. There is like no dentist open except the emergency dentist in Greenwich Village. This is in the middle of summer, super hot, right? And I'm like swallowing ibuprofen like it's candy overnight just to keep myself from dying of pain. Again, another buy signal in the Dow. 32 seconds left. Let's see if that plays out. Which account I want to go to? Let's go to 47. You know what? Let's go to 43. 43 on the twos. We'll start with the cycle again. Let's see if this holds. NASDAQ is doing nothing, but Dow is showing a modicum of strength here. Let's see if this holds. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Long that. Let's see if we can make a move. So, anyways, the only dentist open, emergency dentist, Greenwich Village, 95 degrees, August weather. I wake up and, of course, I schedule the appointment. Right. I'm on the west side, so I have to hop on the subway to get down to Greenwich Village. I'm going to take this, guys. I'm just going to take this train. Good enough. And I get on the subway. Remember, the tooth is really, really sensitive. And the rocking of the 2 train, it was literally like being inside of a torture chamber. It was 10 minutes downtown, and every time the train lurched, I just thought it was going to die. It was insane. I was like, wow, this is a really interesting new torture technique that you could invent. Just have somebody with tooth pain, put them on a rocking, moving train, and they will confess to anything. It was insane. Oh my God. So of course the guy pulled my tooth and then, with another implant. I always joke around that with my dentist that by the end of it, I'm going to be the bionic man. I like my implant teeth much more than my real teeth. They last longer. They're stronger and they're better. I hate mouthpiece. That's why I grind all my teeth. I've already come to the conclusion that I'd rather, I don't give a shit. I'd rather have the teeth pulled and put a new tooth in than wear a mouthpiece for the rest of my life. There's just trade-offs you make in life. This is one of them. So DRD, are you serious? You're telling me that he just basically gutted it out with that pain? Am I trying to go? I'm always trying to trade in the direction of VWAP, right? So of course, as you can see, buy labels over here, we're above VWAP. This is the reason the buy labels are generated is because we're above VWAP, right? That's the whole point. Remember, I reconfigured the F10 version in case some of you guys aren't familiar. And those of you who are new and are interested, what is it that we're doing? This is a proprietary indicator that everybody in my group has that I created. That basically gives us the signals. You see me trading it. You see me banking money with it. We use it to trade NQ and now YM to put green on our prop accounts and get paid out. These are all my funded prop accounts. For those of you who are sort of new and coming to my live trading, I help you fund your accounts, and then we help you run those funded accounts, hopefully to profit and then pay out territory. Basically, we help you trade. We help you trade with really, really well curated scalp trading ideas. So what I did, for those of you guys who are coming to the story late, the trend filter now can either be the 200 SMA or the VWAP. And I actually turned it to VWAP after we had Austin on the show, because when Austin came on the show, he showed me how he trades VWAP. And then I kind of put it on the thing. And I was like, this is a superior signal. This is a much better signal for us. I'm not a big lover of volume as an indicator, but volume as a anchoring point is a really, really good structure. You can see us working off the VWAP. We've been killing it ever since I converted to that. It's been primarily all green. I mean, this was the first trade of the day that was a negative one. Was a legit failure. That's the only legit failure that I've had. But everything, 10 accounts. 8 of them green. That's the game plan. And hopefully we'll turn them all green before the end of the day. Oh, really? Did it cost $6 million? Yes, they almost did. They did. I'm very fortunate, not plastic wood or whatever the fuck I'm sitting on right now, in a sense that I'm by the way, here's a statistic that I bet you guys could never guess. All the Europeans chime in on this because you're gonna die. What is the average amount of medical prescriptions that somebody, I think this is over the age of 50, but let's make it even harder, over the age of 60 in America collects. So in other words, an average 60-year-old human being in America has how many prescriptions for medical drugs prescribed to them at the age of 60? Somebody says 4. Close, but no, actually 6, which is an insane number, right? So I am a complete outlier. I refuse to take fucking what do you call them? The cholesterol drugs, because I think they're bullshit. And I take nothing. I literally haven't taken any prescription in years. The only time I ever take prescriptions is, if I get super sick, I may take Zithromax once every 4 or 5 years if I'm super sick. That's about it. So I'm a complete anomaly in that sense. However, I'm at my dentist every 2 months. So my dentist is my best friend. So it's a trade-off. I'm of two minds of trading this NAS. That's why you don't see me kind of pulling the trigger on this. We're a little bit too close to session highs. It's probably going to work. It probably is. It's probably worth a shot. But what I really want to do here is I want us to clear the session highs. If this is a true breakout, great. If it isn't, I'm happy to have given up an opportunity here. There's an opportunity every 10 minutes for us. So that's why I kind of held off. Ben says he's 8. Right. DRD says 8. No, it's 6, which is insane, right? Side effects make some garbage. Exactly. The side effects of the oh God, now what are the cholesterol drugs? What are they called? Oh, I forgot what they're called. The side effects are much worse than the drugs themselves. 6 is average. Yeah, it's just insane. Right. It's kind of, I don't know if it wouldn't have made 20s, 21. Oh no, it would have made 20. I take it back. This trade would have worked. I just pussied out on it, but worth it. I want to see how it trades into the highs. We got to come up. I got a meeting, guys, so I'm gonna have to run. Very quiet session. I know it is like actually literally like pulling teeth today, right? But we did make the best we could. We traded the Dow pretty well. I hit all the NASDAQs properly. This is the only trade that I missed or I just didn't take that would have worked. But I think there's be more on the board. Also, I think if we start breaking out to the highs here, we're probably going to run the 25,000. So I think there may be another hour's worth of rally here that could be very, very tradable for you guys. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you so much. Everybody go get some more Apex accounts. I'll be trading Asia today. And I'm going to buy my last few accounts there. But please go out there, go get some Apex accounts. Go knock them dead. Have a great time. And I will see everybody. I'll see everybody tonight, 7 o'clock. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Everybody enjoy. Bye-bye.